Hey guys, it's your girl, Memphis Jones, and I'm in bed and I don't normally look this good. This is Snapchat, don't get it twisted. Anyway, so I am posting a new to you video from November 13th, I want to say, of last year. I was having a pretty rough day, so I perused Target's book aisles. And yeah, this is before the anti-woke situation that we're in now. So I'm not sure what Target is doing now, but at the time it had a really large selection of a little bit of everything for everyone. And so I was perusing, and I meant to share this with you all last year. I have a lot of videos that I intend to finish editing and share during this time of recuperation. I feel like I'm going through a lot, but I think myself, my colleagues and peers, we're all going through a lot, and so we're still trying to pull ourselves up by our bootstraps, so to say. And during this time, yeah, it's being a little difficult for me to focus. I'm reading several books, and I'm not really finishing anything except audiobooks, so don't have a lot that I want to share right now, but it's coming. It'll get here, okay? All right, thanks for hanging with me. Have a good night and enjoy the video. It's amazing. And I mean, it's good stuff. It's the stuff that's currently like everybody's.
I know they even have a special edition. It's insane. You know,
Girl, I'm about to buy a special edition.
My friend and I were talking that it seems like they're almost like getting us ready for a Barnes & Noble partnership like they did with Ulta. You know what I'm saying? Like they kind of like started to launch. They were like starting to launch stuff.
Look at you. You just dropped something down, girl. Listen, when I worked at Target and right after high school, I'm telling you, we did not have this. Not that I was paying that much attention to the book section anyway, but I'm gonna tell you for a fact, we did not have it like this. This is absolutely amazing. And I've been seeing all the girlies talk about how awesome Target and Walmart book sections have become, and I've been ignoring it, but dang, you guys, this is outstanding. I'm glad to see like reading as a hobby becoming so important to people that even big box stores have noticed and catered. Mr. Beast has a middle readers. I feel like maybe that's just in the wrong place. But I don't know. That's funny. I didn't know the Diary of a Wimpy Kid has so many. I didn't know that was like a series. And kids chapter books. This is pretty outstanding. Okay, all of the Christmas. So these are special copies, and the one book that actually brought me here is The Women by Kristen Hanna. So this book is actually about women in Vietnam, what they saw, what they dealt with as nurses, and then to come home, need help for PTSD, and be told that women weren't there. Isn't that lovely to be told that you weren't there? That's great. I'm loving these painted edges, and I don't even want the book, but I just like the edges. I wish this had more than just red sprayed edges. So today is buy two get one free, excluding magazines and so I think I've been on this aisle already. I got a little sidetracked by a conversation that was being had. So I need to pick out some more books. Ooh. I think that this is a really, really lovely book, but this is not on my TBR, so I'm not going to get it. And some lady was trying to tell me about a Kristen Hanna book that was really popular, and I kept saying The Women, and she kept saying no. So that must not be it. If he had been with me, I don't think so. Oh, let's see what else. We got Get Honest or Die Lying. Well, here you go. It's under here. Nicholas Sparks is not a black author. More books that are not on the shelves. I bet that's interesting, but I'll listen to that online. I've already been on this aisle too. She looks great. That's a great cover photo for her. pull his back, look busy. Okay. There's one around the corner here. I don't do romance novels. I wonder if nice edge. Nope. No. Oh, what Feast at Night? I keep hearing about this book, and I wish they had. What? The camera. Okay, Keanu Reeves is an author. Okay. A mind-blowing epic from Keanu Reeves and China Mieville. Unlike anything these two genre-bending pioneers has created before, inspired by the world of berserker comic books. She said we needed a tool, so I asked the gods. There have always been whispers, legends, the warrior who cannot be killed, who's seen 1,000 civilizations rise and fall. He has had many names. Anute, Child of Lightning, Death himself. These days he is simply known as V, and he wants to be able to die. In the present day, a U.S. Black Ops group has promised him they can help with that, and all he needs to do is help them in return. But when an all-too mortal soldier comes back to life, the impossible event ultimately points toward a force even more mysterious than V himself. One at least as strong, and one with a plan all its own and collaborate. Okay, I may read this one day in life because that sounds really interesting, but not today. Why would you get this without the red edges? They got the red edges. Why wouldn't you just get the red edges? This, I think, may be something I shouldn't. I think something about this book is under the influence of a charismatic classics professor, a group of clever, eccentric misfits at a New England college discover a way of thought in life, a world away from their banal contemporaries. But their search for the transcendent leads them down a dangerous path beyond human constructs of morality. I think something about that was just too much. What Moves the Dead is, guys, The Story Collector. This was a great read. I read this book as a digital arc and I ate it up. I loved it. It's a dual parallel story that The Story Collector is collecting stories about people's experiences with the Fae. And part of the story also is a lady who's like running away from her life and ends up drunkenly purchasing a ticket to Ireland instead of heading from New York to, I think, Jersey, where she was supposed to be going, to her sister's house for Christmas. And anyway, into the uncut grass. I don't think. Oh, look. It's for the babies. Good job, brother. Anyway, it's a great story because as she is trying to find herself, she also finds like a diary, and she gets to read about the story collector. And in the end, you just want them to come together. You want people to just fall in love by the end. It's so heartwarming. It's really lovely. Mad Honey. Olivia McAfee knows what it feels like to start over. Her picture-perfect life, living in Boston, married to a brilliant cardiothoracic surgeon, raising a beautiful son, Asher, was upended when her husband revealed a darker side. She never imagined that she would end up back in her sleepy New Hampshire hometown, living in the house she grew up in and taking over her father's beekeeping business. Lily Caponello is familiar with do-overs too. When she and her mom relocate to Adams, New Hampshire for her final year of high school, they both hope it will be a fresh start. And for just a short while, these new beginnings are exactly what Olivia and Lily need. Their paths cross when Asher falls for the new girl in school, and Lily can't help but fall for him too. Wait. Their paths cross when Asher falls for the new girl in school, and Lily can't help but fall for him too. Asher is the boy. Got it. With Ash, she feels happy for the first time, yet she wonders if she can trust him completely. Then one day, Olivia receives a phone call. Lily is dead, and Asher is being questioned by the police. Olivia is adamant that her son is innocent, but she would be lying if she didn't acknowledge the flashes of his father's temper in Ash. And as the case against him unfolds, she realizes he's hidden more than he shared with her. Nope. Last Tale of the Flower Bride. The cover is beautiful. Let's see. Dazzling. Take a fairy tale infused with gothic flair, drizzling in some dark romance, and you get the last tale of the Flower Bride. Nope. Guys, what am I gonna get for my free books? Parts of this thing is falling apart. I think this must have fell off. I don't work here anymore. This heart stopper of a book reached out, grabbed me, and did not let go. Read it and be healed. Ooh, wow. A mighty dazzling whirlwind of storytelling. These stories lift from the page. Prepare to stay up all night. Sissy, born 1960. Sissy's relationship with her volatile mother is difficult, even dangerous, but her life is filled with beautiful things, including a dog called Ethel. Ethel whispers advice and kindness in Sissy's ear, and in one especially terrifying moment, maybe even saves Sissy's life. Lillian, born 1925, born in her ancestral land in a time of terrible change. Lillian clings to her sister Blanche and her doll May. The sisters are forced to attend an Indian boarding school far from their home, and Blanche refuses to be cowed by the school's abusive nuns, but when tragedy strikes, May finds a way to defend the girls. Oh, I see what's happening here. Born into the brutal legacy of the Indian Wars, Cora isn't afraid of the white men who remove her to a school to be civilized. When teachers burn her beloved, beaded, buckskin doll, Winona, Cora discovers that the spirit of Winona may not be entirely lost. Oh. This may be the one. Remarkably Bright Creatures is a really good book. I listened to this on audiobook, and man, was my heart in it. I mean, I feel like any book with an octopus who has more sense than the humans who are taking care of it in a aquarium environment, it's got to be a good book. But the paths cross. By the end of the book, this octopus closes the loop on the death of the protagonist's son, who she's been in mourning for a very long time, while trying to save his girlfriend. He actually drowns. Nobody knows this except for the octopus, and he's able to provide closure to her towards the end of the book. Also, what no one knows is that the girlfriend he saved was pregnant, and the young man that she encounters working at the aquarium is actually her grandson. So her world, while it seems to be spiraling down, is actually put back right again just by the fact of her working in this aquarium to basically keep herself busy, keep her mind busy. Yeah, it's a great book. I loved it. I listened to it on audiobook last year. I'm looking behind some of these books because what's in front may not necessarily be what's behind. So, Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. I ought to get this. Y'all, I got 5 books in my hand. That was not the intention. Okay. That was not at all the intention. Dadgummit. But what was the intention was to find what moves the dead, so I can read that before I read what feasts at night. But since I can't, is there art in here? No, there isn't. And this is a really short book. I can do that online. I can do that as an ebook. I'm pretty sure I have this on my Kobo or my Kindle, so I'm not gonna do it. But she has a type, right, with these covers. Cause look at that, they look alike. That's pretty cool. I did consider getting Wicked. I liked it as a play. It's not necessarily something that I have to have in my collection. So I do have some kind of control over myself. Some kind of control over myself. They even got some manga. The scream on that baby was serious. I keep going back and forth in the same spaces because I just want to make sure that there isn't anything else that's on my TBR that I'm overlooking here. All of these book covers look the same. Either they're super dark or what? These all look like legal. Oh God, no. I've heard those names before. Heard those names before on booktube, so I will not be wasting my time trying to read them junks because I already know what's up. For all of you reading this crap, there's the whole kit and caboodle. Imagine me, defy me, restore me, ignite me, unravel me, shatter me. That's mean. I shouldn't call it crap. But from what I hear, it's pretty much crap. From what I'm listening to. And I'm just sitting and listening on booktube. And I'm like, nope, don't add that to your TBR. Because ain't nobody got time for that. This is very pretty. It's a holiday novella. Okay. Let's take a trip down the end caps and make sure I didn't miss anything. So on the very back. Okay, what's in my arms? Oh, I just talked about how I wasn't going to get this, and that sucker almost made its way to my shopping cart. Alright, so my 3 books are, oh God, I still got more than 3 books. Okay, Curtis Jackson, you go back. Okay, so my 3 books are The Council of the Dolls, which is perfect because this is a indigenous Native American writer, I believe. Yeah, Standing Rock Sioux Tribe. And this is November. So, and my second book is The Apprentice to the Villain. All of these books are on sale, and then you get buy 2 get 1 free. And then my third book is Kristen Hanna. I've read it, yes, but I enjoyed it so much that I want to own it. Ciao.